y'all. It's Heatherby with Her Well-Being. I don't know about you, but I love to celebrate Valentine's Day with chocolate. But what if you can indulge and feel good after? Well, today I'm sharing my spiced cocoa coconut truffles. They are rich and velvety, infused with Ayurvedic spices to support digestion as well. Let's dive in. For this recipe, we start with simple, nourishing ingredients like shredded, unsweetened coconut. You'll see I've pre-toasted this and ground it into a coarse flour. That's totally optional, but I do think that it enhances the taste and consistency. As you probably know, coconut is full of healthy fats for energy and satisfaction. Then we have almond flour here that's going to add a little bit more protein to our truffles. That's optional. If you don't have that on hand, you can use more coconut. Cacao powder, of course, is packed with antioxidants, and this is what's going to give our truffles this beautiful chocolatey, rich flavor. Coconut oil for more healthy fats, you'll see already melted here. Also supports metabolism and brain function. A natural sweetener like maple syrup here. You can also use honey or agave nectar. And now for the Ayurvedic magic. Warming spices that make this indulgence easier to digest. For example, cinnamon, ground cinnamon, boosts digestion and balances blood sugar. I think cinnamon is a must in any sweet recipe. Here we have ground ginger root to fire up metabolism and prevent gas and bloating. Who wants that? Next, we have ground turmeric here. This supports the liver and also reduces inflammation. Finally, and this is optional, but very special, some ground rose petals. And I use this mainly as a garnish to sprinkle on top, but you can also add a little bit to the recipe for a nice floral touch. Listen, chocolate can be heavy to digest per Ayurveda, but these spices help kindle Agni. Agni is your digestive fire, so you can fully enjoy without feeling sluggish. Now we just mix everything together until it forms a smooth consistency. I'll add my ingredients one at a time, starting with coconut. We're using coconut oil here as the binder. You might also add your sweetener at this time. Give that a stir. If you're using almond oil, you can add that as well. You can add your cocoa. Keep stirring to bring that all together. This is going to seem very dry at first. And if you need to, you might have to add more coconut oil, but give it some time. It'll start to come together. Now we'll start to add that Ayurvedic magic, your spices, the turmeric, ginger, cinnamon. I use a little bit more of that. I think that's a really nice touch of spice. I'm going to use just some of the rose here and save the rest for my garnish. Isn't that pretty? Now for the fun part, we get to make the truffles. You'll want about a tablespoon for each truffle that you roll. And you'll see that I already have some rolled out here. And then what makes it extra special is if you take additional cocoa powder, roll your truffle around in the cocoa powder, try to cover it completely, and then place that on a pretty plate. And there we have our spiced cocoa-coconut truffles. If you want, you can add a little dash of rose powder here, right on top. Maybe a few rose petals for the plate. And there you have it. So this Valentine's Day, skip the sugar crash and try these Ayurvedic-inspired chocolate truffles instead. If you do, tag me or comment below and let me know how you're indulging mindfully. Enjoy. Get the full recipe below in the description or check out the blog post on the Her Wellbeing blog.